Good afternoon, Wheel of Time fans. We're back yet again because once again in the run-up to Friday's launch of Season 2, we have got another clip. It actually came out yesterday evening, and I should have known really that these Tweeters of Chaos are running on timescales other than the British timescale where it was a bank holiday, and I was busy yesterday, so catching up a little late. Here is a reaction and a bit of breakdown to the Ishamael clip that came out yesterday. Now, I've not had time to see this one, so this will be a from the scratch first look. So let's go on, dive right in, roll the credits. Okay then, here we go. Shall we take a quick look at this, see what we've got? We'll go through once, see what my first reaction is, give everyone a chance to take a look at it, and then we'll go through again and see if we can pick out any of the finer pieces of information. Okay. What's that? It's like some sort of clock. Oh, it's this scene. Okay. Landfear. Maybe Alanfear. I'm not big on the old tongue though, to be honest. It looks like a clock or maybe a vault. Possibly already damaged on the side there. That's a weave though, that is. Is that the male half of the power, or is that the true power, do we think? Oh, that's a seal. Ah, oh, we'll look at that again in a minute. See, that wasn't his channeling that deposited, I'm going to assume at this point, Landfear. Oh, look at that. Wounded. Blood cross blood. Ha! Oh, brilliant. Well done. I wonder then, we'll go into this in a bit more detail soon. Oh. Fantastic. Right, okay, so we'll go through, we'll stop it a few times and we'll go over in a little more detail, I think. Right, so first off at the start, now I mentioned in a previous video that I thought that perhaps he'd visited the ruins of the Age of Legends city that we've seen twice now in the show. So I wonder whether or not this is deep inside that, perhaps. But again, we'll not know till we see more on that front, but it would be interesting if that's the next step. But anyway, let's take this on and take another look. It's found it. So the seal is like a vault containing what I assume is Landfear. So I'm no whiz with the old tongue at all, but if that's Al-Anfear, then that's sort of the, then maybe this, because I've been rereading The Great Hunt in preparation for this series. So the prophecy of the dark that's written on the wall with the whole blood calls blood section and talking about the daughter of the night and the lover who was and will be and will serve again. I wonder then if perhaps what he's whispering, because obviously when you're channeling you don't need to say words, it's not something that anybody needs to do. The flows are flows, you channel them as you will. Words don't play a blind bit of effect into it, so I wonder if he's just muttering this prophecy, because when he frees, again we're assuming Landfear at this point just because of the name at the start, but when he frees Landfear, it does the blood calls blood section of it in its perfect entirety, and I wonder then if the old tongue, the muttering, is the bits from before, which I'll look up and I'll put a copy up here so that we can see. But if that's the case, this is another example of these clips appealing to book readers by lifting parts of the book albeit in this case in a different form rather than just being scrawled on a wall, lifting parts of the book word for word out of the book and dropping it into the show. I think that's fantastic. Let's watch on. It's brilliant. Complex weave. And it looks sinister, that does. So, based on all of the chat that we had several videos ago now with the Dark Friend social clip, and the looking we did into the seals there, the theory was that at the bottom, the ancient Aes Sedai symbol, so what we need to look for is the base, in this case, because he's channeling the male half of the one power, it's a dragon's fang that's lit up. So we should assume then that the base of that ancient Aes Sedai logo is over the symbol for the Forsaken that we're expecting to be imprisoned there. And if that's the case, then this one is right over the one that the community assumed would be for Lanfear, which is fantastic. That's really good to know. So it means that we're onto the right track, which is fantastic. Now, is this a seal to a vault, as it looks like, containing the Forsaken, or is each one of these broken seals of the Forsaken vaults part of a greater prison for the Dark One themselves? I'm not sure. Personally, I'd say probably not. I think there has to be some independent mechanism, because if you free one Forsaken, then one by one they're going to unlock all the other seals. There needs to be some other mechanism to seal away the Dark One, which is independent of that and can't be broken by anybody just who happens to be able to channel and have the knowledge. So I would hope that these are independent. Plus it allows us to get the Forsaken a bit sooner, and I think that's important too. But brilliant that we're getting this confirmation, and that each of these, there's going to be one now. How many have we got? We've got 8 spokes to this wheel, so there'll be 8 Forsaken. I think we can confirm that. And that there are 6 more of these in the world somewhere that are waiting, unlocking, or breaking and setting free. That's fantastic. And that channeling, that's not his channeling, that's from the prison itself. Depositing her back down. Now, you can't really see it there, but as they stand up, the damage on the back there, it's like whether this is a condition of the storage or this is the condition into which they were thrown into the prison and they've been sealed ever since. But that is one battered human form, so either Lanfear went in and put up a hell of a fight and was battered and broken when locked away, or this is what the prison does to you over time, and much healing is needed in order to come back to full health afterwards.
Blood feeds
blood. Oh.
Blood calls blood.
Blood calls blood. Brilliant.
Blood war.
Absolutely to the letter.
Shall ever be.
Ah. Well now. I don't have much more to add, to be honest. I think we've got plenty of good questions there already. Is it Lanfear? Yes, it probably is. Are there 8 Forsaken? Yes, almost certainly. Did the community get it right with the symbols on the seals? Most likely. So far, 2 for 2. Are these seals part of the Dark One's prison? Who knows? I don't think so. Was Ishamael saying in the old tongue the rest of the dark prophecy that turns into the blood calls blood section? More than likely, I would assume. But again, please someone look at that for me if you can. In the meantime though, we're going to end that there, because goodness knows there'll probably be another one today. That was brilliant. Please like, please subscribe. The more of you that subscribe, the more chance to get to make videos, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.